Welcome, friends. This is Emmy. I'm so excited to be here with you today. We're starting something a little bit new and different, which is always good. It's called Monotangle Mondays and more, because who can say there might be more. So you are on the Zen with Emmy channel right now on YouTube. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I sure hope you are too. These are the supplies we're going to need today. Grab what you have. And this is what I happen to have here on hand. So I'd especially say if you don't have a blender stump, just use your finger or a Q-tip, work just as well. Grab any paper that you have, will be just fine, scrap paper or just to try it out. So then let's see where you go. One thing you need to remember always, I remember this myself, an expert was always once a beginner. Nobody starts at the top. Nobody starts at the LPGA or any particular thing. They always try it first. So this is where we're going. We're going to do this very fun pattern called, oh, I just had a brain. You know what? It's called Hamsix. Let's see if I have it written down here for you. Of course I do. Hamsix. And we're also going to do which is by headquarters. And this is what it looks like. This is the Hamsix, and there's So there's a lot of fun you can have with a pattern like this, and I think you'll find it quite addictive. What I've done is I didn't have a ruler handy. This is about 3/4 of an inch, and the way I measured it was I had my pen cap. And I made a mark on it at about 3/4 or where I wanted, so long as they were evenly divided, right? So I put my dot in the middle, and then I managed to remember to switch over to pencil, and I mark each and that spot all the way around, and I'm good to go. So now that I've got this on in pencil, I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to my micron pen. And what I'm going to do here next is to make a rice grain around that straight line fairly quickly. Aiming for the end. And believe me, it won't matter at all if your work is a little wonky. No problem. So right off the top, I'm going to make a kind of a shepherd's hook. Watch. I'm going to come up, out, and back in. I'm going to do that all around. So I'm going to do that 6 times. Up and out. And I'm going to start again. Right in the middle, up and out and back in. It's going to be a little tighter this time. And I really found that I do have to count or I lose total track. And this is a wonderful pattern, a monotangle that is good for zoning and getting your zen on. And that is it. Isn't that fun? It's so pretty. So before I do anything else, I'd like to take a minute and put a frame around here. Let yourself get wonky on this. It doesn't have to be perfect. Lift your pen, drop your pen. That is the beauty of Zentangle and one stroke at a time. Very nice. And I think I got I got a couple with 3 and a couple with 2. So I guess I would like that to be consistent here. There you go. Alrighty. So I'd like to do the pattern Ah out in the border. And so watch what I'm going to do. It's like fireworks. I'm going to do a stick, a space, and a stick. And then the other direction. And then I'm going to do these smallish sticks or whiskers in between. You do see that I'm not trying to be perfect. It's just one stroke at a time. No mistakes, no erasers, except once in a while, right? Let's do another one. A stick and a stick. A stick and a stick. Another stick and a stick. And again. And then the whiskers. Now feel free to pause me while you do your last 2. And I will meet you at the end here. And we will get some beautiful shading on this lovely piece. Let's take a second, and I do have a trusty eraser handy today, and so I'm going to get rid of those initial marks that I had to mark my sections off. And now I'm going to grab my pencil and use it as a blender, as a graphite tool. And I'm going to come along like this behind each of these where it joins. And just lay some graphite on. Here you notice I'm working pretty quickly. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm having a lot of fun getting the graphite on. And then I'm going to come along around the edges and try to leave that middle clear or color of the tile. I might just put a little bit on this frame too. I think it could use a little bit of lift, especially toward the inside. Grab your blender stump and push. Push until you end up with no color or just your original tile color. In this case, my tile is gray. So I've got dark right by the middle where I want it to seem like a fold. And then it blends out until there's nothing there. Now let's do the fun little ah pattern. And you see again, I'm trying to leave that clear in the middle. Cream or tile color or whatever the color of the paper you have is. And I'm pushing that as far as it will go. Then I'm going to smudge around this outside too. Oh, this is so much fun. It's so pretty. I can't wait to see yours. Grab your pen. Take a second and put your initials, your chop, somewhere. And that is Zen with Emmy for today, our monotangle. Please take time to like our short video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm having a lot of fun, and this way I know that you are too. So here we are. Thanks again, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again real soon. Bye.